welcome back to one of Partnership Realty's classes. I'm Ismael Alvarez, the broker of Partnership Realty. Today we're going to be doing a class on marketing. Mostly everything that you guys need to know about marketing, those old, theories that you have to go to front doors and do the door hanging or knocking on people's doors and stuff like that. That's basically, it just doesn't exist anymore. Today is all about social media. We're going to talk about social media in great detail today because that is the way of contacting, thousands and thousands and thousands of viewers, all from the convenience of your home right in front of a computer. So marketing is going to be today's class. We got one other class coming right afterwards. It's going to be on how to do MLS searches. How do you use the MLS to search for properties, whether it's rentals, residential. Go over that in the next class. But let's talk about marketing today. One of the things that we need you guys to know is how do you watch these classes, okay, for the ones that aren't watching them. You can watch these classes through either YouTube or you can watch them through Facebook. So let's do something. I want to open up and go into Google. When you guys go into Google, and we're going to open it up for you real quickly and put it on the screen for you so you guys can see this. You just go to Google and type in YouTube. Now you can save this search once you've got YouTube's right on YouTube. Then the next thing you're going to do, we are all over YouTube, but for the first time, users of this, I want you guys to type in Partnership Realty. This is how you find us. You type in Partnership Realty, and it's going to open up everything there is in our media. Okay, so when you see my photo there, you can click on it, and that's going to open everything up for you. Okay, so here you go. Now, one of the very most important things, you want to hit subscribe. You must hit subscribe. Because if you guys don't hit subscribe, then you guys won't find out about the upcoming classes. And we're going to be doing a lot of classes. We're going to be covering from A to Z in real estate. And everything's going to be in YouTube at the moment. Very shortly, it's going to be in one of our drop-down tabs on our website. But right now, you guys need to find these classes, and they're all going to be on YouTube. So right now, you want to go to, here are our classes. We've got classes, for example, our first classes are testimonials. Okay? They're all testimonials there. You can see the testimonials. You guys can even do testimonials. It's really important that you guys do a testimonial, but listen to this in marketing. This is all about marketing. When you guys do a testimonial in your own Facebook, okay, you can probably have about how many people followers? Maybe 500, a couple of hundred, a couple of thousand. But when you link in your Facebook with Partnership Realties, which we've got over 97,000 followers, okay, imagine how many people are going to see you. That is just going to take you from the bottom of the stairs and automatically, like an elevator, take you right up to the top floor. You'll be at the penthouse in no time, okay? So it's good that you use your own Facebook, but it's good that you guys link it in with ours because you're going to get more audience looking at you guys. Does that make sense, I hope? Because you can do it in your own Facebook, but how many followers, viewers do you really have? 500? 1,000? 3,000? Wouldn't you like to have close to 100,000? That makes a lot more sense, right? Okay, so testimonials. Anytime that you guys want to do testimonials, you guys can actually come here and do testimonials here. Our media production crew will be very glad to do a testimonial for you and your client. And then let us link it in on your Facebook and ours. Imagine what that's going to do to your presence. If you guys don't do these marketing classes, no one's going to know that you guys have a real estate license. Who's going to know it? Your friends and family? And that's very few friends, by the way, too. And if you guys are like me, that I barely have any friends, okay, then no one's going to know that, So you guys want to get your word out there. I'm a realtor. My name is Ismael Alvarez. I work Broward, I work Dade, I work Palm Beach County, I work Martin, I work St. Lucie, Indian River, okay, Orlando. How important is that? Very important. But you guys have to lose the fear. You guys have to come here, and these marketing is free to you guys. You guys need to come in. All right, so the next one is Partnership Realty's featured homes. We also do featured home for you guys for all of your clients. So, like, for example, I just got a text right now from one of our realtors. She's listing a property, $3 million. Okay? Now, that seller, that developer, that contractor, that investor deserves to be seen everywhere. And we've got followers from UK, from Canada, from here domestically in US, from Central America, South America. We've got followers from everywhere. And you never know where the buyer's going to come from. So when you guys want us to go, and you guys want our partnership media production crew to go do and here are the videos. You guys are going to be able to see the videos, and you're going to see what it's like. For example, the first one we're looking at there, that's D.R. Horton, one of our favorite developers of many others. And, you know, here is the videos, just to give you a quick idea, you know. But you guys can see this from the convenience of your home. But we do these featured homes, and this is free to your clients. We do professional cameras, professional actors, people who have studied, went to school for this, graduated from this, okay? And they are the best in their line. So when you have a listing, what makes you stand out? What makes you different to other realtors? Well, this right here is one of the biggest, most things. Because besides us putting it in the MLS, and it becomes viral, this thing goes in Realtor.com, Zillow, Trulia, Homes.com, and many, many other search engines. We also promote this throughout Central South America, UK, Canada, everywhere. And how much cost is it to you guys or to your clients? Here, let me show you. I'll show you real quickly here. Zero, not $1. It's free to you guys. That's why our office has been open for over 22 years. We have close to 1,000 realtors, okay? And we're doing such a phenomenal job on helping our clients, our public, and our community, okay? So let's go back again to YouTube. And now you're going to see where we've got the classes. So next one here that you guys have as you're going down. No, wait, don't. You went down too far. Tell me, right below featured homes, we've got the cook show. And you guys are also welcome to our cook show. It's all realtors. Only realtors are there. Okay? Only realtors are there. But the people, our audience, close to 100,000 individuals, are watching you guys. And every time they see you, they go, look, it's Gregory. He's a realtor. I know him. He's a realtor. Can you imagine that? That is all free to you guys. Because see, it just can't be just the same boring, come see the house, look at this beautiful kitchen. What do you think about this living room? How lovely, right? Isn't that boring? So we have these shows and this entertainment for what? For our audience. So they keep following us and they keep coming and more and more and more, and it keeps growing by the day, okay? So you guys are more than welcome to be part of our partnership cook show. Now here are our classes. We've got them separate. Do you guys see where it says English classes? There's all of your English classes. Whatever you guys want to know about real estate, okay, I've got them there. You need to watch and see these classes from the convenience of your home. Or you can come in and be part of our class here, okay? If not, go back and I'll show you in Spanish. If you want to see these classes in Spanish, right there, if you go down one more, okay, there they are in Spanish. All these classes, the same classes that are in English, they're also in Spanish. They're all there by topics, by subjects. So you're going to be able to see everything there is. How to fill out a contract. If you're doing a rental, how to fill out a contract to lease, how to fill out a lease. Okay? Going back to the as-is contract, how to fill out an as-is contract. What are the contract laws? What are the 7 most important dates inside of a contract? What are the financing laws? Everything is there for you guys to see and learn from so you can be a better realtor and also protect your client, protect their escrow, protect the transaction. That is what our job is. As realtors, that's truly our job, to protect the public's interests. Okay? All the classes are there. So they're in Spanish and they are in English. There are so many episodes there, and there's going to be more and more every week coming. So let's go back again and see what else we have. We have special events. So if you want to see special events, they're there. So guys, did you guys see how easy it was? You go to Google, you type in YouTube, okay? Then you type in Partnership Realty. That's it. And then you just click on where my photo is at, and all the classes are there for you. Everything that you're looking for, okay? So let's do this. Let's now find Facebook. But remember, going back to YouTube, I need you guys to hit subscribe. So that way, you will be updated on every single event that's coming up, okay? So now, let's click in, go to Google, put in Facebook. And on Facebook, you're going to hit like, is what you're going to do. So you're going to go right there, sign in to your Facebook account. You guys have to have a Facebook account. So you have to establish one, okay? So once you establish one, then you're going to request, you're going to request to be linked in with Partnership Realties. So you're going to click in Partnership Realty, and it's going to take you into all the Partnership Realties events. We communicate with you guys through Facebook. We tell you about all the upcoming events. We tell you guys of basically everything that's going on and all the classes and everything. Right now we've got 70,889 viewers that we've got views. And this is how many people are actually viewing our links. So if you keep going down, you'll see the classes. You guys are going to see everything on Facebook, okay? But you will establish your own Facebook account as well too. Then link it in with ours. But everything is going to be there. So it's really easy to communicate. And now, a really important question you asked me earlier. How do you communicate with your people that you are following? I recommend Facebook. I don't recommend using like MailChimp, you said, Constant Contact. Besides that, costs you money, okay? And you're going to have to constantly be sending stuff out. Here, you just upload everything into Facebook, into your own personal Facebook, and people just start following you. And we'll talk more about Facebook in a couple of minutes, okay? But did you guys see how easy it was to get into it? Both into Facebook and also into YouTube, okay? Another thing, sorry, Gabe.
Don't forget to give like.
Yes, do not forget to click on like. See where it says like right there, where the arrow's pointing at? Because that way you guys are going to be notified of every single class and everything that's coming up and every event that's coming up. We have a lot of events. We've got music. We're creating a new studio now. We're putting it together. So we're going to have a lot of music, and it's all realtors from Partnership Realty. And these individuals are very, oh my God, they're phenomenal artists. So we've got, besides the cook shows, the featured homes, the special events, we've got so much stuff that we're going to have music involved with us too. But you guys are more than welcome to be part of our crew. Okay? So Instagram is something that you also have to either upload it into your cell phone or on your laptop. It is so easy to do. Just go to Instagram. And that's the other place that you want to see. Now there, you will see a lot of these same events that are taking place in Facebook and in YouTube. Same thing, but those are the three major areas where a realtor should be marketing at. All you realtors should be doing all your marketing through one channel. Where is it? Facebook. Facebook, not because I tell you, because I've got over 1,000 realtors here, okay, in our office. That's where they're getting all their leads from. That's where they're getting all their clients from. And it's all from Facebook. and Instagram. So here's your Instagram. Now, this happens to be Partnership Realty's Instagram, okay? So this is where you're going to go to follow all of this, okay? Really, really simple to do. Those are your 3 areas: YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Now, we're going to talk about marketing in case you guys might have a couple of questions about Facebook or YouTube that you might want to ask, you know.
The Instagram, you can't, I think you can't put an Instagram MLS like I do on Facebook sometimes. You know, I share. Sorry.
Oh, there we go. Say that again one more time.
Sorry. Many times I take it from the MLS, the listing of somebody here. And
From Partnership Realty.
From Partnership
Yes.
Realty, and I put in Facebook. But
Right.
You can do that, what, in Instagram?
Yes,
I
you can.
think. You can. Can you
That's
show
another
us?
marketing tool, yeah.
Yes, because I try and I don't get it.
It's uploading it. Let me ask you a question. On your Facebook, when you upload, you know, do you have a Facebook?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Do you upload like photos, family photos and things like that?
Yeah, sometimes.
Same thing?
Yes.
With, you're not uploading a picture of a family member of yourself, but you're uploading a picture of who? Of a house. And then you're going to type in, what a wonderful, instead of saying, what a wonderful dinner we had, we're at the poolside, you're going to talk about the house.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
pretty much the same thing.
But I do, you know, I copy the MLS and I put in Facebook.
I don't recommend copying. I don't recommend copying. I recommend that you put it in your own words. You read the public remarks, and then you put it in your own words. So I don't, again, guys, what I'm telling you here, you don't have to do. These are just opinions and suggestions. But do they work? Absolutely. Partnership Realty's not been around for 22 years because we don't know what we're doing. We do know what we're doing. And we're using the right tools and the right technology. We're using the right ones. That going and hanging, you know, hangers at doors, first of all, that's a nuisance to people. You know what it is that you come home and go, oh my God, I got a hanger here by this lady or this gentleman that I don't even know who he is. You know, what do you think they're going to do with that door hanger?
Trash.
Garbage. Okay, they're going to stick it straight in the garbage. Don't do that. Give people reasons why they want to know about you. Okay? I mean, it's unbelievable. What realtors want to know, what the public wants to know before they do business with you guys, and this is really important to everybody who's watching and our realtors here. Before someone does business with you, they want to know who you are. They want you to open your doors to them. Truly it is. Let's compare this to a restaurant. Don't you look up reviews before you go to the restaurant, right? And before you go into the restaurant, the first thing is you open up the door and you look inside, you go, it looks kind of shady. I don't want to go in there, right? Close the door, you're out of there, right? Okay, it's the same thing with you guys. You guys have to have what's called an open door policy. You want them to get to know you, that you're just like normal. That we are. We are normal. That came out wrong, guys. Sorry about that. We are normal. We're just like anybody else, except we hold a real estate license. We hold a real estate license, okay? So we want to open up our doors so they can see that, you know, we have a cat. You know, we have a dog. We have birds. We have children. I'm single. I'm married. I have grandchildren. I'm normal. I go to this church. I go to that church. You see what I mean? But the only way that people are going to open up their doors to you and give you their keys to their house to you is by them getting to know you. Hopefully that makes sense. What is the quickest way of getting people to know you? It certainly is through social media. And we have here the support and the technology that Partnership offers to you guys. But if you guys don't want to come here and don't want to be part of our crew, then, you know, it's going to make it really tough on you. No one's going to know you guys. So you guys have to be involved with all of our social events because we have, Diana, we have music coming up now. I hope you're a good dancer. I know you are. I've seen you. Okay? So we want you guys to be involved. They need to know that, you know, what type of music do you listen to? You know, to be known. Exactly. So what type of music do you, just so they know that they're dealing with someone, first of all, who is licensed, who is a professional, and is sort of like me. Not like me particularly. That was not talking, like you is what I'm getting at. That you guys have something in common, that we're from the same country, we're from the same city, we're same town, things like that. That's how you open your door, and that is the most effective way, the most effective marketing tool, social media. And you guys are blessed. Look behind you at this. Can you turn the camera and just turn it around just to show the producer in the back? Can you just mirame la cámara, please? This one? Yeah, there we go. Look at this here. Show towards the back. Thank you. And there you guys go. Okay. Do me a favor. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, you can put it back on me. Yeah. He's not the important guy here. Not him. He's no one. Yeah, I wish. I wish. He's everything to us guys. He's everything to us. Without him, and the camera guy as well too. Javier. Okay, very, very important. So guys, you guys have these tools here. You guys have this technology. Let's get this working. Let's do this. Make it work for you guys. And how much does that cost you guys again? You want me to show you? I still have that big zero behind me. Doesn't cost you guys a penny. But get the public to know you. We have so many foreign national buyers. It is unbelievable. From Russia, from Central America, from South America. We've got them from everywhere. Okay? We do closings. We've done closings in Haiti. We've done closings in Russia. We just did a closing in Russia yesterday. Okay? At the embassy in Russia. Guys, we've got everything you know. But see, the individuals that really market towards Russia, they'll never know that you work towards Russia if you don't get in front of the camera. If not, you have to get into a plane. That's going to cost you airfare. I wouldn't mind going with you if you decide to go, okay? So let me know. If you guys want to go, I want to go with you too. But no, this doesn't cost you a penny to do. And you're going to get more audience by going through the social media route than any other ones. Now, let's talk about marketing. We covered YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. That's the secret. Those are it, okay? Any other place that you want to do some marketing, like Realtor.com, Zillow. With Zillow is also TruliaHomes.com. If you guys want to spend any money on that and buy in zip codes, you can do that as well too. But we'll talk about that in a minute, okay? So we've got everything that you need here in marketing for you guys. You guys got the office support. You got the real estate technology, okay? You've got all of our office. We've got the lenders here in-house. We've got all... Let me see, what does that say? Sellers. We've got everything from a title company here that is going to help you to give you guys what's called a preliminary CD, a preliminary HUD, which is also called the seller's net proceeds. What are the closing costs for a buyer or for a seller? Well, for a buyer, the lender is going to give you the closing costs, an estimated. But for a seller, the title company is in here in-house. You guys have free workstations to work from. Transaction coordinators that will assist you with all of your files. We actually have 11 locations right now. We're working on the 12th location. It's going to be down south. So again, there is the technology that I was telling you guys about. Here's a social media crew that's going to help you with everything. And the classes that we provide. All right, you guys are making 100% commission here with us. So you guys can afford... Since you're making up 100% commission, you're not paying anything per month to work here. You don't pay for even errors and omissions. Everything is free here. Paper, everything is free. Okay? You guys can take some of that. Probably say, this is my opinion only. The more that you guys invest into this, the more people get to see you. Now, there's different ways of marketing. Sorry, let me clear this out real quick. There's different ways of marketing here. One is maybe take 10% of every closing that you're doing, maybe take 10%, correct? And invest it into, I don't know, Zillow. Invest it into Homes.com. Gregory, I think you use homes.com? Yeah, investing into them. Realtor.com, things like that, okay? We need to have a marketing strategy. We need to have an idea. You guys just open up your own business. Whether you guys have been licensed for, I don't know, 5, 6, 8 years, 10 years, and if your real estate career is not really active, you're doing something wrong. Okay, you're absolutely doing something wrong. And one of the things is not watching our classes, the ones from Partnership Realty through YouTube. All of these classes are there for your help. Okay, so you'll know what to do with this real estate license that you just got. Either you got it or you had it and you don't know what you're doing with it. And even if you do know what you're doing with it, like one of our realtors the other day, he's been licensed with us for a couple of years only. He's already at a certain plateau and he wants to increase it even more. So he sat down with me and I gave him another marketing plan, how to even step up a notch and even make it bigger. Okay, so in real estate, it's never capped out. It's never capped out at a certain level. It goes bigger and bigger. It just depends on you, on what you want to do. Okay? And that we can talk to about that. And you can come and see me and we'll sit down one-on-one on something like that. You guys have to have a marketing idea. Okay? So, and a marketing plan. So today we're going to create a marketing plan. So we're opening up your own business, because you are opening up your own business. You work for any real estate agency. You really are, you guys are all subcontractors and you work for yourself, but you need to have a marketing plan. So this is what we're going to do it. So we're open for business and here we go. Let's take off with our plan here today. All right, number one, most important, okay, this is the key, most important. I have to tell you guys, if I'm going to tell you what's the most important thing, okay, in your schedule as a realtor, is called farming area. You guys have to know your area. If you guys don't know your area, I sincerely mean this I'm not saying it to be mean or anything like that, but you're in trouble. You're really in trouble. Because once you talk to a buyer that's looking for a good deal, you don't even know what the good deal is out there because you guys don't know anything about your farming area. Once you talk to a seller, and that seller is interviewing 1 or 2 realtors to choose to see which realtor they're going to work with, right? And once they speak to you and they see that you know less than they do you think that you're in a good situation there or a bad situation? I probably think a bad situation. That's what my gut feeling is out of that one there. And I come to you, and I'm interviewing realtors, and I see that you don't know anything about my neighborhood or the surrounding neighborhoods, not a good situation, right? So first and most important is this right here, what I'm going to show you guys right now. It's called farming, your farming area. Now, your farming area has to start out. This is just to start out, because remember, all of us, we're all licensed for the entire state of Florida. So that means we can sell, at the panhandle of Florida, we can sell of the upper part of Florida, Central Florida, South Florida. We can sell anywhere. Because if any of you realtors will tell me that you will not drive to the panhandle to make $14,000, $15,000, you guys have some serious issues, because I'll go for you. I will go for you, and we'll split it. I will drive 6 hours to make what, $6,000, $7,000 any day of the week. But you guys are licensed for the entire state of Florida, so you need to know it. So, but let's start out with our farming area right now, centrically located. So I recommend where I'm at right there, that actually is you guys. It's a good picture of you guys. It's me, but that's you right there in the center. You guys have to travel north at least 30 minutes. The good thing about Palm Beach County is that Palm Beach County, you can travel to any 4 corners within 30 minutes. Now, in Dade County, because we have 2 offices in Miami and Dade County, and we sell a lot in Dade County as well, too. It's completely different. You can actually travel Dade County within 30 minutes, all 4 corners, but it's because of the density over there, the traffic over there, that you can't do it. It won't allow you. So you're going to have to travel an hour in Miami. Sorry, you guys from Dade County and Broward. It's a little bit different over there. You guys have to travel a little bit more, okay? Here in Palm Beach County, we travel a little bit less. But you guys up in Dade County, any home over there is $400,000 or $500,000 and up. So you guys have like a pay increase. You guys make more money than we do here, because the average home here is what, $350,000, $400,000. The average home in Dade County is $500,000 and up. So I don't know. If I get a listing in Dade County, I'm going over there, because do the math. 6% of $500,000. What if you do not? You got the listing, but you don't get the buyer. You only get the seller. That's an easy math to do. 5 times 3, 3% commission, $500,000. That's $15,000. Not bad, right? I'll travel an hour to go to Miami any day of the week for that type of money. But again, let's go back to this farming area here. You guys have to go and travel, whether it's north, south, east, or west, by 30 minutes, okay? You have to start out with all of your active properties. So once you do your search, I like using the polygon. We're going to do a class after this, MLS search, teaching you guys how to search for property. So I like using the polygon. Other people use the circle. You know, everyone's different. I like using the polygon because I can pinpoint, you know, exactly the area that I want to specialize in. You guys have to look at all the active properties that are there. You have to see how many days they're on the market, what the square footage is. Look at the photos and see what the photos are inside. You must do this, because if not, you will not know what's available if you don't do this. And how often must you do this, guys? Realtors, sorry? Daily. This is a job for us. You have to get up and you got to go to work every single day, or at least 5 days a week, okay? So you have to do this daily. Look at all the actives. And once you look at the actives, it's so easy. You just do edit search, and you're going to come back down and look at backup. What does backup mean? That means it's already under contract, but the seller and the listing agent is accepting other offers just in case the first offer doesn't go through. So you're there as a backup, but it's under contract already, okay? Then you go back and do edit, search, and you look at the contingent. What does contingent mean? They're under contract as well too. It's just contingent upon maybe an appraisal, maybe some type of inspection. God knows what it is, okay? So then you do edit, search again. It's going to keep you in the same farming area that you're looking at. It's going to keep you in the same area, but it's just going to give you, showing all the different homes that are available at the moment. Then you're going to look at pending. What does pending mean? Pending also means it's under contract, but it could be pending loan approval. You know, it could be pending an appraisals, anything like that, okay? But those are under contract. How important, I have a question for you realtors. How important is it to know the pending, contingent, and backup? Extremely important. I'm going to tell you why. Because that's how you get to become an expert in your field. If you guys want to become an expert in your field, this is the way you could become an expert in your field. You look at the square footage of the home. You look at the conditions of the home. You look at the photos of the home. And you look at the days on the market. So if a property went under contract and it's only been 3 or 4 days on the market, do you think that that property was overpriced, or it was just priced correctly or underpriced? Yes, ma'am.
In this market, it doesn't mean that it's... in this market, I don't think so. It's underpriced, because some people is sending in 1-2 days. I think before. I don't know.
No, right. I just used, actually, I used 3 or 4 days, 5, 6 days as an example. But you're absolutely correct. Nowadays, in this market, the properties will last 1 or 2 days. You're absolutely correct about that, yes. But okay, so let's say you look at these properties that are contingent, pending, and backup. Let's say you look at them, correct? And they've only been on the market for 2 days. What does that tell you? Overpriced, properly priced, or underpriced? It kind of tells me, unless I know my market area, my farming area, it's going to tell me that it was priced correctly or underpriced. How do I know if it's underpriced? Well, you need to do this. You need to do this search. You need to do your farming on a daily basis. You need to do it. And then that's when you're going to know, oh my God, that house sold for $50,000 below market value. But how would you know that? Unless you do it on a daily basis, okay? So the other thing that you guys have to look at is closed. closed properties. Any property that is sold, you guys need to look at them, but you only go back 6 months. So what do? You do edit search, and you change it from pending to closed. But now you have to change the dates because Flex will automatically give you 1 year back. We don't want to know what was going on a year ago because that's a totally different market. As you mentioned, today's market is completely different. Okay, so you want to do 6 months back. That's what appraisers use anyway. So you want to be right there in guidelines with the appraiser. So you need to see 6 months. Now, we want to come up with a marketing strategy. Okay, we've got to come up with a strategy. So here's our strategy. A goal plan. If you guys don't have a goal, you guys don't have a plan, you're in trouble. Seriously, you're in trouble. You guys have to have a goal. You guys have to have a strategy. You guys have to have a marketing plan. Now, when you look at all these little light bulbs, these are all different little strategies that you guys must use. What were some of the strategies that I started today? What were some of the strategies? One, social media. That's one of the little light bulbs. Now let's go to the second light bulb. What is the second light bulb? The second light bulb could be a name tag. I use a lot of polo shirts, embroidered. It says Partnership Realty on it. Everywhere I go, you know, I've got Partnership Realty. I can't tell you how many restaurants I've been to, how many airports. I can't tell you how many places I've been to. And they ask me, so when they see the embroidery right there, they go, so what do? I go, I'm a realtor. Okay? Immediately, I'm already opening up to them, and they start talking about real estate. Everybody always wants to talk about real estate. Everyone has either they want to buy something, sell something, rent something, or they have a family member, a friend, or anyone that they know, a coworker, that needs to sell, move, or something like that. Okay? But you guys need to let the public know that you're a realtor. So how do you do it? With your shirt. So I'm going to bother one of our camera crew here for a second. I'm going to bring him up here, and I want you guys to see his polo shirt, and I want you to see his embroidery. So Javier, can I have you come up here for a second, please? So we're going to show our camera guy here. This happens to be our famous camera guy. But look at this here, Partnership Realty. These are the polo shirts. Thank you. You look very well, by the way. Especially with that shirt that says Partnership Realty on it. Okay? So again, ladies, basically a lot of ladies don't use the polo shirts. You guys use magnets because you don't want to ruin the blouses. So it's just got a little magnet that you can pack onto it. And some of the gentlemen do too. Guillermo, can I bother you for a second? And can I bother you with your face mask as well too? This is a magnet. Okay, sorry, that's not a magnet. This is a magnet. Okay, I'm just starting to learn what magnets are. I'm just starting to get familiarized with these things. But anyway, this is a name tag. Okay, and the name tag's got a magnet in the back, and this is what a lot of realtors use. Is this another one of our little light bulbs? Yes, it is. Of course it is. These things work whether you believe it or not. Now, since we're in the COVID era, let me show you what Guillermo uses, our famous model here. He's got a very fashionable mask, okay? You can see there, thank you, Guillermo, which it says Partnership Realty on it. There we go, take a look at it. And all of that actually works. All of that works. Anywhere you go, you are marketing yourself. So what does something like that cost, by the way?
Less than $20.
Less than $20. I think that is a $20 well spent, okay? Because you're marketing yourself, okay? I mean, these are, again, guys, realtors, sorry. These are just opinions that I use, but our realtors are using them and they're working. Let me give you another one. Light bulbs. Guille, can you put the mouse over another light bulb there? We have so many light bulbs. No, the smaller one. Thank you. Okay? Car magnets. I cannot tell you guys how many realtors have gotten calls from car magnets. Now, in your car magnets, I highly recommend that your photo is there. Okay? Why? Because people want to know who they're doing business with. Remember I said through social media, your life has to be an open door policy, has to be an open book. They need to get to know who you are. So people are kind of timid and they don't want to do business with individuals sometimes, but when they see who's driving, you know, this car and they see your magnet, they see your face on it, they go, you know, she reminds me of a family member of mine. He reminds me of someone that I know. He's got a very nice face, a very friendly face. She's got a very friendly face. So you are your own business, as I stated in the beginning of this class here. You're a subcontractor, okay? So you need to let the public know who you are. So your car magnets must have you on it because you are the product. Okay? So hopefully that makes sense. And we're going to show you a lot of more of these small little marketing strategies to create one major goal right there. All right. No idea? Not sure? Let's get going. Here, you've got to take action. You've got to get off that couch. You seriously do. You've got to get out that couch. You've got to get out that house, you know. I mean, using the CDC guidelines and things like that, but you've got to start marketing. You start to get off the couch. You've got to start getting your name out there, okay? Because you can't depend on, you just can't depend on referrals only. Here's one of the great things that I can tell you guys about marketing. When you start marketing, within a couple of months, you almost can slow down on your marketing because you're going to get so many referrals that are going to be coming in. You're going to get so many referrals that you can slow down on marketing. Me personally, I would not slow down on marketing. I would get a coworker. I would get someone, you know, a family member to help me with my marketing. And I would continue the marketing, keep going. And what I would do is, you know, now I would work with the coworker because if I have many more clients, what I will do is I'll share those clients with other coworkers, but you don't want to miss out on all these leads that are coming in and that you guys are generating. So how important is that? Create a team. Bring a second person on as a team, a third. We've got them here in our office that are already 5 to 6 individuals on one team. How important is that? But they're doing a phenomenal marketing job. Now, another light bulb. What's another light bulb? Buying zip codes, as I mentioned. You don't have to, because the most important marketing strategies that there are, what are they? Social media. But if you want to, spend some of your money that you're making, at least 10-15%. And if you're making really good money, I would recommend about 20-25%. Put it into marketing. It's phenomenal. It's going to bring you more exposure, more leads, okay? So start using Zillow. Zillow is the same as Trulia. Start using, getting real estate leads, Realtor.coms, Homes.coms. There are so many search engines. These are the big ones. These are the ones that have made it up to the top. But you should look, and going down when you Google them, go to page number 2, page number 3. There's a gazillion, well, that's an exaggeration, of course, a gazillion. But there are many, many, many other ones that are trying to make it, and they're very cost efficient. They're not that expensive, and you guys can actually, start buying, zip codes and getting more calls coming in. But I don't recommend that for right now. I recommend using the most effective one, which is Facebook, okay? So let's talk about Facebook. Partnership Realty, our office, has we always have about 500 listings every single month, okay? What does that mean for Partnership Realtors? That means that you guys work for Partnership Realty and you guys can promote these properties. What's the worst case that could happen? You can sell it. If you sell that property, the listing agent's going to love you. He or she is going to think that you guys are the best things in sliced breads. Because what? You just sold their property. So you're going to make 3%, and the other realtor is going to make their 3%, or 2.5 and 2.5, or 2 and 2, whatever the commission split may be. Okay? So I recommend that you guys upload these photos. And how do you upload them? Well, for the ones that have Facebook, It's the same thing. Instead of you uploading a family photo of yourself, a family photo of you or yourself, okay? Isn't that the same thing, you or yourself? I think it is. Yeah. All right. So instead of uploading photos of you and your family and your friends and so forth, you upload photos of homes. And don't copy paste whatever's in public remarks. Put it in your own words. Go into the photos. Go visit the home. Walk the home. Take down notes, okay? Take a look at all the photos of the home. Do the virtual tour. Then you put it in your own words. It sounds like you are talking. Don't copy paste. But again, if you want to do that, that's fine too. Just copy paste. That's quick, that's easy. But is it truly you talking to your audience? It's not. It's not you talking. It's someone else talking. Put down whatever you think, okay, of the home. You might see features in that home that the listing agent failed to realize. And you want to put it in there. Any upgrades and things like that, So, plush landscaping, God knows what it is. So social media, guys, is extremely number one and most first important there is. Your Facebook is where you have to start advertising. Every realtor that begins, they don't come as a realtor with a database. They all have a zero clients. I sincerely mean that. They don't have they don't have any clients whatsoever. Okay? All of them come in with no clients whatsoever. They create them. And how do you create them? Well, you create them by using your social media. You're going to get buyers, you're going to get sellers. You're going to get buyers, you're going to get sellers from Facebook. Okay? You're going to get buyers, you're going to get sellers. And then one thing really, really important, this is extremely important for you guys. When you guys do your advertising through your Facebook, you want to put down your areas that you work. So you want to work, for example, you want to promote properties in Dade County, in Broward, in Palm Beach County, in St. Lucie County, in Indian River County, and maybe even in Orlando. Because here's what's happening. I've had many realtors that have started out with maybe 100 to 80, maybe 80 to 100, less than 200, followers and viewers in their Facebook, and now they're up in the thousands. So if you're up in the thousands, and someone's following you from Orlando, and they're saying, well, you know what, she or he really doesn't work the Orlando area, so I'm not going to give them my listing. Guys, you guys are licensed for the entire state of Florida. Why would you not, okay, drive to Orlando to go get the listing? Okay, Partnership Realty belongs to almost every board there is, from Central Florida going down. We belong to all of them. So promote the property, list it up there, start doing business, get a secondary membership for Orlando, for Kissimmee, for Sebring, for Tampa, for Daytona, for Indian River County, for Naples, Fort Myers, Cape Coral. Keep naming the cities, and I'll tell you, this is where you should be getting secondary memberships at, okay? And they're very inexpensive, a secondary membership, a couple of $100. And some of them are $50, $60 a month. Boy, that is cheap. To make money, that's like paying nothing. So you guys have to spread the news. And the way that you spread the news is very simple, it's very easy. It's through Facebook, okay? Also, investors. Investors are going to start, you guys want to show, if you guys look at any of our investment classes, if you guys look at any of our investor classes, you're going to see where you're going to go to find the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac homes. You're going to find the REO homes. What's an REO? An REO is real estate owned. It means that a bank, like any bank, I don't want to mention any names, but a bank bought the home from the government. They bought it from Fannie or Freddie. So now it's called an REO. It's still the same guidelines as a foreclosure. But if you're working with investors, you definitely want to, promote yourself that you are an investor specialist. Well, why not? If you do your farming, like I just showed you guys there, on a daily basis, then you are a specialist because you know exactly what's available. If it's below market value, if it's above market value, if it's right at market, what's a good deal, what's a great area. But if you guys don't do your farming, you will never become an investor specialist or a selling specialist or a listing specialist. You guys have to know these things, okay? So do spread the news through social media, you know. And now rentals. Rentals are very important. We're going to be doing some rental classes. And besides, you can see them on YouTube. Got many rental classes right there. But we're going to be doing rentals as well. Some classes coming up between today and Friday. So we'll be having classes today, Thursday, and Friday. And we're going to be going over every aspect there is of the real estate world. Okay. Creating a website. I highly recommend it. We have a gentleman, I'm going to invite him back up here again. The guy's name is Milton. He does websites, very, very, very inexpensive. Should you have a website? I believe you should. Okay? So GoDaddy, Bluehost, those are areas that you guys can buy the domain name, you know, and then you're going to start creating a website. Now, like the gentleman I just mentioned, Milton, you guys can call me up. We'll give you his name and information. But you guys can also go to YouTube and find him. He's right there. His information's there. They're so inexpensive, and they create very professional websites. I think they're like, what, $50 a month? $50 a month. I mean, and professional, and they're local. And they have tech support 7 days a week. They're phenomenal. Okay? And they help you in Spanish, and they help you in English, on both. So, e-blogger. Creating an e-blog, extremely important through Google. That is, I can't explain to you guys how important that is, okay? But this is something you want to come in there. Read our Florida Realtors always has information every single day. We get magazines from them on a monthly basis. Plus, you guys get emails daily from them, almost literally daily. Get information and put it and write it in there. You guys have to give reasons for your clients to want to follow you. Why are they going to go into your Facebook, right? Well, you guys got to give them reasons. So let's talk. I'm going to go back into Facebook again. I've sat down in many classes that realtors have told me, well, I only advertise through Facebook once a week. Don't do that. I mean, once a week is better than nothing, but once a week does not create an audience. You guys have to do this daily. At least 10% of your day has to go into marketing, or 20% of your day marketing. It could be in the morning when you wake up. It could be in the late afternoon or in the evening hour after you've had dinner and you've settled down. But you must promote yourself, okay? So Google and e-blogger is really important to be putting information. You guys have to give reasons why people are going to go into your Facebook to see all the new homes. I'm going to give you guys an idea. If you guys posted today maybe 4 or 5 or 6 homes in your Facebook, and then tomorrow someone's following you, and whoever is looking to see if there's any new homes there, and they come into your Facebook and there's nothing there, what happens at that point? Well, they're going to go into someone else's Facebook because you don't have any new homes. So you have to post every single day. Then that way you're giving your audience reasons why to go there on a daily basis and see all the new homes. You will never run out of homes, because right now, with the shortage of homes that we've got here at Partnership Realty, we still have over 400 homes. You will never run out of homes to post, because as they're being sold, we got new ones coming in. So you guys have a lot of marketing tools and support and technology from us to be able to do this and to get a following, an audience. I spoke to a realtor a couple of weeks ago, and she had less than 200 followers and viewers in her Facebook. She's up in over 3,000 viewers at the moment, and she did all this within 10 days. And imagine another 10 days into this. Imagine another 30 days. Imagine 2 months, 6 months. Next thing you know, how many followers do you have? 12,000. And it keeps growing. But you guys have to give reasons why to come and view your properties. Because even though the one that bought the property, they have family member, friends, and co-workers that are looking to purchase properties. So once they recommend you, and here comes a total stranger into your Facebook, correct? Into your marketing tool, okay? And once they go in there and they see that you haven't updated your properties, it's the same ones that you had 2 weeks ago, a week ago, they're not going to go in there. So it's just like a department store. Department stores, they always have to have brand new, they're always changing the clothing around, Any of these big name department stores, they're always changing the clothing. Because if they leave the same blouses up front, if they leave the same skirts, the same shirts, the same pants, the same suits, people won't go back to that store. They're going to go to the next store who's got new supplies. Well, you guys have to have new supplies. And what is your supplies? It's not clothing. I don't know. It's houses. You guys have to have new houses every single time. Okay? So now, you guys can create, if you don't want to pay for a website, you guys can create a website, like through a WordPress. The templates are already there. These are real estate templates. And all you have to do is know how to cut, copy, paste. They are so easy because you've already got the domain name. So it's just cut, copy, paste. Here's the beauty part of this. If you are not really a web designer, it's not a problem. If you guys know any teenager, 14, 13 years old, 16 years old, 18 years old, you've got the designer right there. Those guys and gals, they're phenomenal, those teenagers, okay? You can have them create it for you and help you with it, So it's amazing. It's amazing. And it's really simple to do. These here are free if you don't want to pay the $50 a month. Then you can buy the domain names like Shopify, Wix. They also have them. They're free websites. The only thing you got to do is buy the domain name. So you want a short domain name. You want it simple. And the shorter it is, the simpler it is, it's going to cost you barely anything per year. Sometimes, I mean peanuts on the dollar. Okay, so I recommend using them. Craigslist. Now remember, guys, here's something really important. I'm going to be doing. You guys have to go back into YouTube and find a class that I did on blind ads. Everything that I'm showing here in marketing, these are ads. They're called blind. If you don't market yourself correctly, if you don't upload Partnership Realty's logo, the name, and everything, it's called the blind ad. Well, it's the same thing with Craigslist. Anything that you put on Craigslist, at the bottom of it, you want to put Partnership Realty, you want to put our office number, you want to put everything in there. Why? Because if not, it's a blind ad. Okay? But here's another way of marketing. This is another light bulb. This is one of those light bulbs again. Rentals are phenomenal, rental ads. But where do you get these ads? Where do you get these rentals from? You get them from our listings, from Partnership Realties. We got tons and tons of them. Okay, we've got so many listings, whether they're rentals, whether they're commercial, whether they're residential, and this is where you're going to get them from. And because you don't want to make a mistake, and besides, you want to get permission from another listing agency, and you don't want to make a mistake on it, and so forth. It can cost you a lot of problems. Open houses. Open houses are good to do, but I also recommend open houses with cameras. Here's the thing. Promote it through your social media. Promote it through your Instagram. Promote it through your Facebook. That you are going to be doing an open house on certain date at certain time. And you'll do it live. Here's the best part about this. On a very good, just a very great day that you might have had, and let's say you would have gotten, 10, 15, 20 people that walked into your open house. That was a very successful day. Because if it was very sunny outside, it was just one of those perfect days, the weather was just perfect, there's a good chance you might not have 10, 15 people show up. Why? They're at the beach, they're boating, they're at a park, they're doing something with at a zoo, they're doing something with their family, with themselves, with their pets. They're doing something because the day is just gorgeous. Okay? If it's raining too hard, then as well, they might not show up. You might not get that return that you're looking for. Okay? So what am I going to do? I'm going to still do that open house, but I'm going to record it. It's going to be live. And what I've seen on open houses, the least amount of people that have been live, it's like, the one I saw was like 156 viewers. Now, can you imagine 156 people walking in to that open house of yours? You couldn't even handle them. You could not be able to handle 156 people walking in. So I think I've seen them to 500, 600 and more on open house. Social media is the most effective tool that there is, okay? I've seen them, like I said, 500 or 600 viewers looking at your open houses that you guys are doing on a weekly basis. So now these individuals are home, the ones that are home, and they're looking at buying a house, but they know that every weekend you do open houses, right? At that certain time, they're going to be there to view your open house. But you're not going to have 10 or 12 people there. You're going to have maybe 200, 300, 500, 600 like I've seen in many times before in the past, okay? That is an audience. That's an open house. Can you imagine going to an open house and just sitting at the chair there for 4 or 5, 6 hours just twiddling your thumbs? You don't want to do that. Do it the way we're showing you guys. These are the secrets to to being successful. These are the secrets right here, okay? So when you go to do these open houses, do them live. Do them through your Facebook. You will be surprised how many people are going to be watching you. Now, don't do one open house. Don't do one a month. Big mistake, guys. That's like here, let's give you an example. Open up your own restaurant and, I don't know, do like specials. You just open up a restaurant and you want to do a happy hour. Do one happy hour a week, a month. Not too many people are going to show up. They're going to go to other places that they have happy hours. Okay? It's the same thing with you guys. When you guys want to do open houses every single weekend, we have enough homes that you can promote in our office internally. Okay? And you want to do these open houses for a month at least. Now people are really going to follow you. And then still go to some of these homes. You guys got to always ask permission. You guys have to get permission. You have to get access into that property. Okay, you just can't show up there because it's vacant. You have to get access. You have to request a showing request, or call up the realtor, or email the realtor and get access to go into the property. Then go in there. So let's say you do one open house on a Saturday or Sunday. During the week, if you got time on your hands, go to one of these vacant homes. Go to one of the new constructions. We've got so many developers that we work with. How many developers do we partnership work with? I mean, all of them. Go over to their model homes and go do another virtual open house and promote that. But see, it takes work to make money. People have a misconception of that license they get from the Division of Real Estate by DBPR, right? They think that once they get that license, money's just going to show up. It's not. We have to work for it. We have to, but when you start loving what we're doing, guys, it's not work. It's a passion. We just really enjoy helping others. I mean, every time we do a closing, we see so much joy in individuals that they're buying their home. That to me, I mean, it's like, that's phenomenal, That's a very nice career to have, by the way. Your signs, all of your signs must, again, they don't have to, again, this is just my opinion, must have your photo. Why? Because they need to know who you are. And every time they see your photo, they feel comfortable with you. Now they know who you are. They see that you have a very friendly face, and you have an inviting face that they're going to let you come in, and they're going to give you the keys to their homes. They're not going to give the keys to a total stranger. So on your signs, definitely you want your photo there. And use the poles. Please don't use those yard signs that are just, because those things, we're in South Florida. We have tropical weather here all the time. These things are always leaning down because of the weather and stuff like that. Put professional poles there. We've got companies that you order the poles today and they're installed by tomorrow. And then you go over there and all you do is hang up your sign. Very simple. Okay? Be a professional because you are a professional. Okay? Your business cards. Your business cards are an image of you. Oh, by the way, guys, everything that I have showed you guys here is a light bulb. It's one of those small light bulbs. Okay? Because all of this creates one major goal. Okay? So your actual business cards. I mean, we've got them that you can start buying them, and they're pretty good quality cards. $35 for 1,000. That's not bad, you know. But maybe spend $20 more and get a really nice card, because the card speaks a lot about you. You guys never know when you're going to be at a dinner, at a lunch, at some special event, or just at a neighbor's house or a family member's home, and you are going to walk into and meet somebody who is an investor, who is a contractor, any of those individuals. But when you give them your card, it's going to speak a lot about you. Okay? So your card, that one's up to you guys on what you want to spend. I mean, you don't have to get extravagant about it and spend thousands of dollars on it, but you can spend $50, $60, and it's going to show you, okay, exactly who you are. It's your first impression. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching this marketing class. Ismael Alvarez again. Remember, hit on Facebook, hit like. On YouTube, hit subscribe so you can see all our upcoming classes. Thanks again, and we'll see you very soon.